Didn't you know? Mario Party 1 wasn't always meant to be the game we know today. Mario Party was a 1998 psychological case study on human compassion and the theory of terminating relationships, originally developed as a means of quantifying the limits of human patience and the strength of varying relational bonds, but it was eventually rebranded as a Mario game and sold to the public. One of the defining features of Mario Party is its multiplayer board game style gameplay, featuring everything from the collection of items to the rolling of a die to move, and ultimately a multiplayer battle at the end of each round. While it's known as an incredibly innovative game, it was actually based off of Smash 4's Smash Tour mode. The developers decided to remove the battle upon touching system used in Smash Tour and changed the last round battle to be mini-games played after each individual round. This was so they could release Mario Party with an E for Everyone rating, though duels would eventually come back as a gameplay mechanic in the sequel, Mario Party 2. Mario Party 1 is infamous for two of its mini-games, Tug-O-War and Pedal Power. Both of these minigames required the player to rotate their analog stick as quickly as possible, which has been confirmed by many scientific journals to be most effectively done through the use of wax-on, wax-off circle motions with the palm. A downside to this method, however, is that it forces the player to sacrifice a portion of their skin in exchange for extra speed, a method which parents were not fond of. This caused many casualties among players, resulting in Nintendo being sued by many parents. Nintendo responded by giving out gloves to all N64 owners, allowing them to continue playing Mario Party. But what you might not know is that the gloves were actually Nintendo Power Gloves, and served to advertise the undersold product. When asked about it in a 2019 Nintendo Power interview, series creator Reggie Fils-Aimé explained why he was willing to give away all of the free Power Gloves. "I'll admit it was our plan from the very beginning to hurt some kids and give them the Power Gloves. It's not like we were losing much money giving them away. We had over 4 million extras made that hadn't sold. I figured any advertising is good advertising. I just have to get rid of these things before I'm fired." Unfortunately for Reggie, his plan didn't quite pan out. While over 3 million players were given Power Gloves, later stock reports revealed that only 7 other Power Gloves were sold after the massive giveaway, with 4 of them being at a reduced price on Craigslist. Mario Party 1 has many different spaces that the player can land on during the course of the game. Along with ordinary red and blue spaces, players can land on a green space which causes a special happening event to occur based on the stage, as well as a different red space with Bowser's face, known simply as a Bowser space. A Bowser space can result in many different possible events, ranging from the loss of coins, to a minigame resulting in the loss of coins, and a chance time resulting in the loss of coins. However, one event is notably different from the rest, the Bowser Revolution. This event forces all of the players to pool together their coins and share them equally among each other. This event is unique in that it usually leaves a higher ratio of the players happy than upset, rather than simply forcing one or all of the players to lose coins. This was a design choice put in by Reggie Fils-Aimé himself. Reggie is actually an avid supporter of communism, and has been frequently cited as having said that true communism has never been tried, and that he was once Russian himself. While the game designers insisted that red spaces have a negative impact on players, Reggie decided to put communism in as the only positive event possible on any red space in the entire game to subtly influence his young audience. This would eventually expand as far as having the main character be Mario, a so-called hero in red, allowing Reggie to share his ideology with children all over the world. Didn't you also know that the Piñata power-up in Digimon Rumble Arena 2 was originally used as a weapon of mass destruction and torture against Russians in the 1990s, and was what ultimately led America to win in the Cold War, as well as the creation of the Geneva Convention? If you want to know more trivia on Pokemon and other obscure video game series, look out for the Didn't You Know video games episode on Digimon Rumble Arena 2. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to leave a like and press the subscribe button to show support. If you want the chance to see episodes a week before their release, consider checking out the Patreon. Thank you to the patrons listed in the description who are currently supporting the channel on Patreon. And don't forget to look out for new episodes of Didn't You Know video games.